In this video, I'm going to show you how much creators on TikTok Shop are making and tell you about a new feature Instagram is rolling out and how you can take advantage of it to make this much money before there's too much competition. So let's get started. If we look over here, I have all of the data from the creators on TikTok Shop and you can see how much money they make. And it's important to note that the TikTok Shop affiliate commission rates are typically 10 to 30%. So when you look at the revenue that they make here, they're probably making 10 to 30% of this amount of money. This is how much people are making in the last 30 days. So this guy right here generated $4.5 million of revenue in the last 30 days. So he probably made anywhere from 450 to over $1 million of personal income in the last 30 days. And if you look at 180 days, it's way higher than that. This guy made like $10 million in revenue. So he personally made probably $1 to $3 million of personal income just from making videos. Obviously, this is the #1 guy in TikTok Shop. So I'm going to go all the way back to page 50 because this is as far back as I can go without paying. So now you can see there's 500 creators. These are the top 500. These people are still consistently generating multiple six figures in the last 30 days. And what's really interesting is they don't all have a ton of followers. This person has 12,000 followers. This person has 11,000 followers. And with just 11,000 followers, this person generated $230,000 of revenue in the last 30 days, which means they're making anywhere from $20, $40 to even $60,000 in the last month. So this is something that is scalable and obtainable for anyone, regardless of how many followers you have. But TikTok Shop has been doing this for a while. A lot of people are doing it. There's a lot of competition. This is where it gets interesting. The head of Instagram just announced that you can now use affiliate links to tag products in your reels and earn a commission when people shop your content. This is the same thing that made so many people on TikTok Shop millionaires rolling out to Instagram. And this is what it looks like. You have the affiliate program here. You can search by the link. It pulls up the item. It shows you how much you could make in commission. And then you just add it to your post. And it's that simple. And it's just like TikTok Shop, where you have the post and the link just shows up here and then people can check out on the platform. It's a seamless experience. This is a game changer, but it's critical that you act now, and for two main reasons. One, this is the least amount of competition that there will ever be on the platform. There's not a bunch of get rich quick stories from people who made a bunch of money like they did on TikTok Shop. So if you're an early mover, you're gonna get a lot of the traffic. Which leads me to point number 2, which is that when platforms like Meta and TikTok roll out a new feature, the algorithm promotes people who use it so that they can build awareness. So you can have the least amount of people and the most amount of algorithm push right when it rolls out. And the reason I'm excited about this is because I know so many people whose lives have been changed by TikTok Shop. And I've created a platform dedicated to finding the best ways to make money. And this, when I put in the data, out of 1,800 different ways I've documented, is #1. And here are the reasons why it's the #1 way to make money on my platform. As we saw, there's no reason that you can't make tens of thousands of dollars a month. And it costs nothing to start. Instagram is a free tool. And the time that you spend is just as much time as you want to spend per week. And you're just making short clips, so it's not a lot of work. Plus, once you make a video that starts earning, it can earn continuously even while you sleep and create passive income. You can make money online from anywhere in the world, and it's infinitely scalable. There's no cap on how much money a video can make if it goes viral. The risk is basically non-existent. You can work your own hours whenever you want. A beginner can do this with no technical skills at all. And if you consistently post, it can make stable income for you. So how do you qualify to start? All you need is to be 18 years old, live in the US, and have at least 1,000 followers to set up a professional account. This is in comparison to TikTok Shop, which requires 5,000 followers to become a creator. So the natural question is probably, how do I set up a professional account? So like I said, in order to qualify, you need to have a professional creator account. If you don't know how to do that, here's how you do it in just a few easy steps. First, you go to your profile. Then you click settings. Once you're in settings, you scroll down and look for the For Professionals section. Once you're there, click Account and Tools. In there, you'll see Switch to Professional Account. That gives you the option to hit Next, and then you select Digital Creator. Once you've clicked Digital Creator, you click Switch to Professional Account. And then on Professional Account, you just make sure Creator is selected, hit Next, and that's it. Now you're pretty much ready to go, waiting for the feature to roll out. So what can you do in the meantime? You can educate yourself. You can surround yourself with people who are like minded. And that's why we're launching the Meta Mafia. It's an online group of creators and aspiring creators who are determined to make as much money as humanly possible on Instagram Shop. This is where we'll share best practices, things that work, data, templates, and more. If you're interested in joining, you can apply with the link in the bio because we're determined to take on only the people who are the most serious about making as much money as humanly possible in Meta Shop. So I hope to see your application and I hope that we can make a ton of money together. Thanks, guys.